Beep, 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 beep. Morning, afternoon, good evening, good night. How are you? Buy me a coffee, subscribe. If you can share this from here, that'd be great. If you can share it on Twitter or wherever, that'd be great. Subscribe, but become a Jesterite. Join, become a Jesterite and support me. It's only 10p a day. You get all the videos up front, right? Lots of them. So, here we go, he says. Wales. We're going to Wales. Right, okay, Wales. Love Wales. Beautiful country. Spent a lot of time working there in my ute. Used to go, where was the name of some place in Swansea used to go and get leathered? I can't remember what it's called now. Nightclub, right? I can't, the mind absolutely boggles at this. There's a bloke running Wales who's an idiot called Mark Drakeford, right? Wokester, right? This comes from the Telegraph, but Welsh government plans to redefine woman to include transgender females. Leaked gender bill proposals face a backlash from UK government and rights groups. This is written by Charles Hymas, the Home Affairs editor, in the Telegraph. So it's the situation. Drakeford's pushing this crap. He was pushing 20-mile speed limits and all that WF nonsense, right? The Welsh government is to redefine woman to include transgender females under planned new laws. The proposal was revealed on Sunday in a leaked draft of its gender quotas bill, which proposes that half the candidates in any list to be members of the Senate must be women. Nonsense. It's just rubbish. That's rubbish. Before you add in the LARPing men, that's rubbish, by the way. Okay, it's just awful, right? For the purpose of the proposed legislation, that includes transgender women, so they can have 6 transgender women and 6 men, and it'll be seen as well done for your equality and diversity. You know what I mean? So 6 men and 6 Knicker Fumblers, right? What's happening in Wales, right? I tell you what you should do: round them all up and put them down big pit. I'm a horrible man. I am a horrible man. Don't know whether you've noticed. Right, the definition further stated that transgender meant a person who is proposing to undergo, is undergoing, or has undergone a process or part of a process for the purpose of reassigning their sex to female by changing physiological or other attributes of sex. 2023, and this wibbling nonsense is going on. I sat with somebody the other night, they kept saying to me, when the public are going to wake up? They're not going to wake up, right? There'll always be a few, but the general public will wait until somebody clearly defines it, says the right thing at the right time, and then vote with their feet. Labour has wrecked Wales, in my opinion. Welsh people will come back and tell me, no, lovely, you're wrong. Right, come back and tell me. Come back and tell me. Wonderful, the wonderful sense of Welsh, fantastic sense of humour of the Welsh people, right? That's a brilliant sense of humour. But yet, this Drakeford bloke's an idiot. I mean, why is he there? Who's voted him in? Who's voted him in? That's what I want to know. It also stated, this piece of legislation, that a constituency returning officer could not challenge or make any inquiry in relation to a statement made by a candidate. David T.C. Davis, the Welsh Secretary, told the Telegraph he had grave concerns about the report and was meeting members of various groups to discuss the proposal. One of my greatest fears is that the plan will have a detrimental impact on women's rights across our country. These rights have been hard fought for, and I fear would now be undermined by the Labour-run Welsh Government's ill-thought policy, he said. The plans echo those put forward by the Scottish Government. What is it with you two? Right? I mean, just from this position, and this position only, I might add, right? I'm watching Scotland and Wales like they're 2 naughty siblings who won't behave themselves. Right, that's how it's like, oh, for God's sake, just take it all back. Stop them self-governing. They're hurting women. They're hurting children. Remove the self-government bit. Just stop it. Take it off until they're to grow up and use it. That's terrible. But it's a solution. I mean, I know it's terrible, but it's a solution. I should get told off. Who do you think you are? Oh, you wee sassuck. Is that right? No, we're taking it back. We're having the power. You're gonna take our freedom. And the Welsh going, oh, there's lovely. I'll make a toasted sandwich. Come on. What's wrong with them? These men in Wales and Scotland. They're hurting women. So I know it's ridiculous, but I just can't help think it. Right, come on. Shut the Senate. Get rid of the, go on. Why am I thinking like that? Because it's an easy way out, I want it to be easy. It's not going to be. Mark Drakeford, here we go, the First Minister of Wales, has long argued that he believes that transgender women are women. The First Minister of Wales is deluded, is a nutjob. He's a deluded nutjob. Right? Trans women are women. Right, okay, Mark. Have you taken Did you take them with water? Did you eat beforehand? Wanker. Right. And last year he told the Senate, my starting point is the same as Penny Mordaunt's. Well, that just helps everyone, doesn't it? Come on, Mark, you absolute wibbling idiot. It's men, it's their ego. He can't. It's a difficult area where people feel very strongly on different sides of an argument. There is nothing difficult about it, Mark. It is not difficult at all. All right, okay? Men are men and women are women. They're only men, they're only women. There's no state of being trans, right? There's a state of being gussied up in M&S or Tesco's, or if you're a bit bored, charity shop. Yeah, that's it. In such a potentially divisive issue, he said, the responsibility of elected representatives is not to stand on the certainties of their own convictions. Unreal. But instead to work hard to look for opportunities of dialogue, to find ways of promoting understanding rather than conflict, and to demonstrate respect rather than to look for exclusion. To me, inclusivity is absolutely what we should be aiming for here. He'd include Islamists in a gay club, wouldn't he? He's that kind, isn't he? He's like, if he wasn't First Minister and up to his eyeballs in brandy and smoked salmon, he'd be out on the streets going, queers for Palestine? Yes, sign here. That's the kind of lefty loony he is. And he's running Scotland. No, it's Scotland, Wales. So you've got him, Humza Useless, right? Mark bloody Wakeford or whatever his name is. Humza Useless, sitting just up the road from him, going, you all right there, Mark? How's it going? Yeah, the utopia's coming. And the people of Wales don't know it, or haven't got the message. It's almost like you have to get on your bike and go around, and go around to the different towns and tell everybody this is what's happening, because people won't believe it, really. When they come across it, they won't believe it. That's half the problem. It's so unbelievable. But then we have Kathy Larkman, now, the Women's Rights Network in Wales. You want to talk about strength and people that run things? This is them, okay? Kathy Larkman, the Welsh coordinator of the Women's Rights Network, said the move would undermine the bill's gender equality intent. She said it was likely to see men self-identifying as women to greatly improve their chances of selection and muscling females out. Yeah, because it's not like we haven't got 1,000 examples of them doing that, which of course we have. Drakeford, you twat. Right, now, firstly, it undermines the rights of half the population of Wales. Secondly, they are hijacking legislation that should benefit women and increase female participation in public life in order to embed a toxic and misogynistic ideology. Not to mention homophobia there, right? Thirdly, they don't have the legal powers to push this through anyway and are making a calculated risk that no one will oppose them. We are putting the Welsh Government on notice. Women will organise to fight this attack on our rights. This is the first step towards full self-ID in law. It would introduce gender self-identification, which has serious implications for women and girls in particular with regards to single-sex spaces and services, including in changing rooms, sports, same-sex intimate care, hospital wards, rape crisis, all the usual stuff. A Welsh Government spokesman said the leaked draft was not the latest version of the report and the wording of the bill was not correct. She would not say whether that related to the section on transgender women. That's it. That's political speak for they've got it right. Do a distraction. Rabbit! Our proposed model for quotas is designed to maximise the chances of achieving a Senate comprised of at least 50% women. Work is ongoing on the bill. It's surreal, right? This is the mess you get yourself in when you practice equity, and it doesn't matter which side of the bloody fence you're on, right? But there's no way on God's earth that the Welsh minister should be pampering to, Knicker Fumblers. Sorry, not happening, right? Don't do it. Thank God for the Women's Rights Network in Wales, who we shall give another shout out for, right? Okay, Kathy Larkman. Go on, Kath. They don't like it up them, Keep pushing, because we've got to stop this, okay? We've got to stop it in Wales, we've got to stop it in Scotland. These ridiculous men like Humza Useless and Mark LARPing Drakeford, right? What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's a chaser? Or do you reckon he's got a secret stash of M&S knickers? Drakeford. What's his motivation? Has he got trans relatives? Is that what it is? He's got some LARPing relative. There's got to be something up there somewhere. There's something there somewhere with Drakeford. I reckon it's, Laura Ashley in the wardrobe. You know, and a kinky fumble by the fireside with his brandy and his smoked salmon. But that could just be me. And of course, no, I do not mean to defame Mark Drakeford, who is a politician with an excellent record. Oh, fuck off. I'll see you later. Go on. Go Wales!